Hey, this is Evil Joey. So just got done with well, I shouldn't say just got done with Saturday, but pretty much just got back from Saturday at Nationals. I went 2-3. Keep the camera on me, Adam.
Got it.
Until I tell you to do otherwise.
So now, this is the deck profile.
yeah, this is a deck profile. We're all talk for 20 minutes before we actually get to the deck profile. Anyway, so I went 2-3. Round 1 went up against Spellbooks. Was doing fairly well. Match was 1-1. Game 3, he started out really slow, so I was pushing advantage a little bit. And the only thing that saved him was Rainbow Karibo. And then I learned why he started out slow. As he goes, reveal 3 spellbooks. Priestess. Priestess. Priestess.
That starting him 3 priestess sucks.
Well, he didn't start with 3 priestesses. I know he added 1 to his hand with Justice.
Oh, okay.
So
it's weird. Not a lot of people run Justice.
Not a lot of people run Justice, but yeah, he did that. And then round 2, I went up against Geargia. I won that one. Round 3, I went up against Evil Swarm, and he won game 2 very handily. He won game 1 handily. I won game 2 handily. Game 3, he opens up Key Beetle, sets 3 back row, and protects 1 of the back row. I draw. He goes activate Light Imprisoning Mirror, activate Macrocosmos.
Ouch.
Well, I didn't care. I had Decree in hand.
Oh, I see.
And I set 2 cards and set something, I forget exactly what. He said go, he draws, I activate Decree, he MSTs.
Bummer.
So I lost that one. So now I'm 1-2. Then I went up against Fire Fist, and I won that one. And then I went up against Geargia, in which at the end of game 1, I ended with no Light Storms in graveyard, so I obviously lost that one.
Ugh.
And game 3, the only Light Storms in my graveyard were 3 Lumina.
Ouch.
So I obviously lost that one. So yeah. Anyway, on to the deck profile.
Sure.
3 JD. They're sexy JD, they're ultimates.
Yeah, they're really nice.
3 Lumina.
Good card, obviously.
Best card.
What about Aaron?
That's pretty
What
good.
about Rinyan?
Yeah, Renyan. 2 Raiden, because 3's bad. 2 Lila.
Only 2.
Yeah. I sided 1 out a lot too.
Alright.
Wolf, Jane, Aaron, and Minerva.
The 1-ofs.
Yeah. 3 Eclipse Wyvern.
Sure. Awesome card.
Blaster, Redox, or Tempest, Redox.
Oh, just 3, huh?
Yeah.
I thought they ran all 4.
No. You don't have enough targets for all 4.
I guess so.
2 Diablos.
Sure.
2 Curry Bandit. 2 Rainbow Karibo.
I like that.
So I run a bunch of the Karibo variants.
Yeah, definitely.
Guy. Oh, things are getting mixed up. I don't like it. I hate mixed up things. And then 1 Honest.
Nice.
Can Honest go back up the list? It's at 2
Yes,
in the OCG.
Is it really?
Yeah. And it doesn't really see much play in the OCG. Even though a light deck is one of the best decks there. They just don't play the Honest.
The Tellarknights?
Yeah, Satire Knights. 3 Solar Recharge.
Yeah.
1 Charge of Life Brigade. 2 Soul Charge. I sided 1 out a lot. Mind Control. This was just an easy card to side out if I didn't absolutely want it. But it is a really good card.
Yeah.
Since you do run a bunch of tuners.
And the hands, it's nice for going.
Oh yeah, it gets rid of the hands. It gets rid of the hands, which is really nice. Reinforcement, search Raiden, search Jane, search Aaron. Meaning Raiden.
Yeah, Raiden's best.
3 breakthrough skill.
Jeez, you ran 3, huh?
Yeah. It caught on occasion, but not too often. And then instead of Needle Bug Nest, I went Beckoning Light.
I like that card.
The reason I went Beckoning Light instead of Needle Bug Nest is I felt I could get through my deck fast enough. If I opened well, I was gonna get through my deck no matter what. So Needle Bug Nest was just gonna win more in that situation. And it was continuing with the whole luck trend, but I wanted to kind of reduce the luck a little bit, so I put in Beckoning Light.
Yeah.
So I could discard cards and then get back the things I didn't actually want to mill right back into my hand. Like, oh, I milled 2 JDs off, I can add them right back to my hand with Beckoning.
Definitely.
Extra. Sahemoth, never made. I think I made it once during Last Chance.
Okay. Have to get over something? Or just to go for a 6?
I forget what I was getting around. I was getting around something. Black Rose.
Of course.
I actually never made it. I made it all the time in testing. Never made it to yesterday or today. Michael, because Michael's amazing. 2 of them.
Gosh, so good.
Stardust. I had the Greg Ivy Stardust, which is now my vendor, and now German Stardust.
Ow. Nice.
Yeah.
Sternen Starbrush.
Yeah. So I now have German Stardust, which is nice. Crimson Blader, never made it. Actually, I made it a couple times. I think I made it like once during the Last Chance or something.
Have any trouble going against that?
What?
Have any trouble going against Crimson Blader? Anybody get Crimson Blader?
No, nobody Crimson Bladered me. I don't think anybody was running Crimson Blader.
A lot of people don't.
I put in Crimson Blader for the Lightsworn matchup.
Okay.
To prevent them from dropping JDs and big dragons on me.
Absolutely.
That's why I put this in. But I only went up against one Lightsworn mirror in the 2 days that I played. That was round two of my second Last Chance qualifier yesterday. I didn't go up against any today. So I don't know. So I never really had the need to make it. I went up against a lot of like Geargias and Firefists and I wish I went up against more Bujin, because Bujin's a really good matchup for this deck. But I just never did. And then one Leo, and that's it for the synchros. I didn't run Star Reader. I don't have one until I just never felt the need to make it.
Okay.
I mean, every once in a while I'd have Raiden and a big dragon on the board. But I felt that there were better plays to make than making a Star Reader in that situation. So I didn't even try to pick up a Star Reader. Then Xyz Levier, maybe like once or twice. It's good when you make it because you can do kind of cool plays with it.
I never noticed. No tour guides, huh?
No tour guides?
Yeah.
Why would I play tour guide?
Thank you.
And then one Mechwood Engineer. Because Mechwood's amazing.
Yeah, totally.
It's quite possibly the best rank 3 in the game right now. A lot better than Alucard. A lot better playing Alucard, and it's like, this thing's so much better than Alucard.
Yeah.
Emerald, because recycling is amazing in here.
Total.
Give back JDs that you milled, and like if you sided in Max C, you can get your Max C's back to you. Again, in the main event, I never went up against anything where Max C would have done me any good. So, because Geargias just stop as soon as you play the Max C, and it doesn't hurt them at all.
Right.
And then one Diamond Direwolf. This kind of gets around things like Ophion and I mean, I just felt like it got around things. A lot of people were like, "Oh, you should be running black shepherd corn instead, or something like that." I'm like, chances are, if you're small, I can get around you anyway. I don't care about the hands really.
Yeah.
And so I said, like, if you're small, I can get around you easily. I want something that can kind of take care of bigger problems that are preventing me from doing things. Then 1101.
Of course.
Then Drakosek. Big Eye.
Did you go into them at all?
I went into Drakosek a lot of times during the LCQs. I don't think I made it during I don't think I made it today during the main event. There were a couple times where I was about to, but decided not to.
Okay.
Or was stopped before I could. And then Big Eye, I actually did make like once or twice during the main event today. And it stole. There was one time where I had out Raiden, a dragon. This is one of those times where it's like, yeah, see, there's a much better play than making Star Eater. I had out Raiden and a big dragon. Oh, I just went summon out Diablos, make Big Eye, take their face down monster, which happened to be a hand, and I made Stardust Dragon.
Nice.
With Raiden.
Cool.
Stardust Dragon was MVP of the extra deck.
Nice.
It really was. And then Felgren. Because I had run Judgment Dragon.
Okay. Anything you would change? Wish you had, wish you didn't really like?
This got cited out a lot, but I'd probably keep it in. I don't know.
Still like the triple skill drain? Or the skill,
Breakthrough skill?
breakthrough skill?
I might bump it down to 2. I don't know.
Okay.
I like the monster count. I like the spell count.
It's good.
Side deck. Get into that real fast. We have 2 Raikos. Because, Evil Swarm and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you gotta find a way to get rid of those Ophions. It's also, yeah. Basically, anything that has like a single card that shuts down the deck, you side this in immediately.
Definitely.
3 MST.
Yep.
This usually came in game 3s, not game 2s, game 3s. Unless
Once you saw what they were signing in for you?
Yeah.
That would be mostly like in Prison Mirror, I'm guessing?
And a lot of the times, like, people like side out like a bunch of things. Game 1 goes side out a bunch of things. And so that get rid of spells and traps, so side all those out. And so you've got the decrees. And you can't really play around the decrees. Well, then game 3, you side these in and keep the decrees in. That way, if they get rid of the decrees, you can still fight off back row. 2 Noblemen cross out. I don't. This just really helps in the Gear Gear matchup. Gets rid of. Gear Gear's in Mermail matchup. I didn't face Mermails either. But gets rid of armors, gets rid of lens, and gets rid of the hands.
Yep, the hands.
Getting rid of the hands is such a key part of playing right now. And even though this deck doesn't really care about the hands as much as other decks do, just having a way around them is really nice. Then you got 3 Royal Decree, because it's Royal Decree.
Absolutely.
3 Max C, because it's Max C. People will immediately stop if you're playing Light Sworns and you drop a Max C. They're just gonna stop because if I get too much advantage, I can just dump everything to the grave, go Judgment Dragon, Judgment Dragon, Judgment Dragon, game.
Yeah.
So if they start trying to play through the Max C, you just start laughing, just maniacally laughing. And then 2 Debunk, which I never really had a want to put this into the deck. Decide this in. I might not have faced the right things. Even the one time I faced Bujin during LCQs, I was deciding between this and Raikou, and I went with Raikou.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the deck.
Cool beans.
Any questions?
I think that's it.
Any questions?
Light Toys suck.
Agreed.